When I think about the effects of intergenerational trauma in my life, I think of an overwhelming fearfulness that rises out of my gut. It wraps itself around me like a giant invisible snake. I can't flee because it has my legs. I can't fight because it has my arms. It crushes my chest, my vision tunnels, and I'm paralyzed, barely able to breathe. All I feel I can do is try to talk my way out of the situation. My family carries two very different American stories. My dad's side holds centuries of American pioneers, farmers, laborers, teachers, pastors, even mayors and judges. Stability, belonging, connection to the land. But on my mom's side, Greek and Armenian families, outsiders in foreign lands, perpetually moving to find a better life, surviving mistreatment and persecution, massacres, and a narrow escape to the United States along the journey. Somehow all that history ended up inside of me. Born in Chicago, raised in Michigan, where I looked different enough that it seemed to my young self that the first question anyone ever asked me was, "Where are you from?" No, really. The Greek-Armenian side of my family had many stories of mistreatment in the Ottoman Empire, but we heard one pivotal story over and over, as it involved survival itself, in the form of two great-grandfathers, one Greek and one Armenian, roommates, in Adana, Turkey. On April 14, 1909, nationalist leaders stirred up the populist religious majority to break out in a witch hunt for alleged insurrectionists that ended up scapegoating innocent Armenian families. A murderous mob erupted outside the door of my great-grandfather's shared apartment. The mob had come to take them away, but my Greek-grandfather, known for his gregariousness, talked their way out of danger. With the help of a brave neighbor who was a sheik, the mob made two more attempts at their doorstep, but eventually passed them by. However, over 20,000 of their neighbors were slaughtered that day. That moment was where my fear snake was born. Over a century later, I'm parked outside a burger joint in Madison, Wisconsin. We are on our way to a nearby family wedding. My young sons are in the back seat. A white, elderly man with a cane walks in view behind our car. He looks like he could be any one of my relatives on my dad's side. He intentionally bars me from backing out of the parking space. He motions to me with his free hand that he has his eyes on me. Confused, I roll down my window to see what's up. He presses the hook of his cane over the lip of my rolled down window, as if to hold me in place. He claims he's a retired federal marshal with his gun and his badge in the car, and he demands to know where we boys are from. The fear snake starts to grow and coil around me, and then he says it plainly. I'll be honest with you, around here, folks are worried about Arab terrorists coming down from Canada, and you look like one to me. At that moment, in my mind, I feel like I'm a child looking out through my great-grandfather's eyes back in Adana. The mob is outside with murderous intent. I can't run. I can't fight. I hear myself trying to be pleasant, trying to reassure, and talk our way out of danger. A century apart, two men, same script, same snake. I'd always struggled feeling like an outsider, fighting to fit in and be accepted. But I've noticed that after that moment, I never felt safe again in my own country. That's intergenerational trauma.